Ryan here, up in the attic space here. Today we're going to be working on jacking up this portion of the roof right in front of us here. This is the last section of roof that needs to join the rest of the roof, and hopefully here in short order, we'll see once how long this takes, Evan, we can get this roof jacked up. Now I did one major thing different here than I did last time, Evan. Last time I jacked up the entire roof, and then the roof was too long, which I knew it was going to be, and we cut it off then. This time I cut it off right away, Evan, because trying to cut that roof off while it was way up in the air kind of sucks. So this time, I don't know if you can see the cut here or not, but yeah, right there, we've got it already pre-cut. We cut off about 3 foot of roof here, so hopefully that should be good. Then we don't have to do it while it's way up in the air, right? So anyway, we're ready to start jacking that one. Gonna get this set up here, and let's see how this goes. Now, of course, Evan, the big question is, did I miss something somewhere? It's been cut down through here, by the way. Again, the roof's been cut. We cut everything up there, so let's see if we missed anything here or not. Going up. This is the shortest section of roof, by the way. I'm not seeing any movement down there yet. Seem to be quite solid over here. Pretty sure I cut these nails already, but I'm thinking I should probably check this. Oh yeah, that nail's been cut. Well, we look to be loose. Maybe I just need to get a little more over this way here. Maybe I'm not quite centered. Here, we look like we're pretty close to being center here. Looks like everything's loose up that way. That's good. Well, let's just keep going here a little bit more up and see once, because it looks like that end is loose. Okay, I might go grab a pry bar and just see once we give that a little help here a minute. Okay, got one full extension here on the jack, and now we'll have to brace, move the jack, and then start again here. This end here is still looking significantly lower. I'm not seeing anything holding it, so yeah, I don't know, and it's just not, it's going up, just not as much, so I might have to reposition the jack from here and move it over to this one. I'm thinking of one. That's probably what we need to do. Okay, we got the jack set up here for the second jacking here, so I think I'm going to set the camera outside here. We'll just put up a time lapse and see how long it takes us to get this roof. Well, you can't see the other roof, but once we get this roof up to the level of the roof that's up there. Well, Evan, there we go. One roof that has been lifted. You might notice we are a little bit higher than we need to be. That way we can put the wall in here without any problems, hopefully. Hopefully it's somewhat level across here. You know, I didn't really measure it over there, Evan, so hopefully that's high enough. We'll find out here. You know, worst case, if we have to raise it up a little bit more, we can. Not the end of the world there. So yeah, we're going to get the wall built here now. I've got the boards laying out behind me. We're going to get started on that. Overall, but I would say the lifting of this roof went fairly easily. Went up fairly quick as well. I did have the one issue there where this, not this particular stand, but the other one I was using there, and I got like a couple height ones there, so as you go up, you got to keep building a taller stand, right? But the middle toe one, whatever you want to call it, actually broke on me there. I think we caught that on video, caused the jack to spring out and yeah, dropped the roof back down on the supports I had in there. You know, a good thing we keep the supports in there, right? So the roof really can only come down like another... Unfortunately, the jack was like at full extension. Like, I was done jacking it when I was ready to start booing the supports in, and that's when the yeah, the jack stand gave out there. So, oh well. Yeah, I'm not using near as beefy of a jack stand as I was over on the other side. I'm gonna think, you know what? We're only raising up, I forget, was it 7 sections here compared to, I think it was 10 sections over there of one. So it's like, you know, I don't have to get quite as carried away. Apparently, probably I should have gotten as carried away as I did on the other side of one, because yeah, this one, well, not this one here again, but did the splits on us. So, oh well. Anyway, let's get started building this wall one. My dad is supposedly coming over. I think he's going to hopefully give me a hand getting this wall in. I'm actually going to try to slide it in under this one. If you notice, that one, this board here, and I've got it cut right here, so it goes in under there. So I'm actually going to try to slide that one under there. We're going to see once how that goes, but that's what we're going to try to do. I'm not sure how much weight we got up on top there. Hopefully not much of it. I mean, we got the doors here. We got a double top plate up there, so I'm hoping once we slide that one out, it'll hopefully slide out, and the next one will slide right in, and we won't have any issues. Hopefully. We'll find out.
You know, the 2x6 that we got. Medium bottom looking at them because it should be a temporary wall anyway. So
Yeah, you're right, exactly. Okay, I'm gonna have my dad come over here. He gave me a hand putting this wall in here. That went fairly smoothly. I was able to slip it right under there. So we took the old 2x4 that was under there out, that one, and then just slid the 2x6 under there here with the brand new wall. Now, for the fun part of it, what we need to do here is replace all the shorter 2x4s I put up in here, because again, I wasn't able to put the long 2x4s because of this roof I have one. I think I mentioned that earlier in this video, right? If not, that's what I did. I put shorter ones up in there, because again, this roof is kind of built in 2 pieces of one, and obviously we don't want it, well, I can't really do the demonstration with just one hand, but we don't want it bended in the middle, right? So I've got shorter 2x4s. Now we're running the long 2x4s. So what I'm gonna do is one by one. We're not gonna take them all off at once, because that wouldn't be good, right? We'll take one off, and then we're gonna put another one up. So I've got This is a long one here, and then you can see the short one that is on there. We'll take that one off, put this one on. Once this one's on and good, we'll move on to this one. And I've got them alternated, by the way, and staggered. If you look up in the oven, you can see. So I've got one that's down this way, I've got one that's up that way, one that's down this way, one that's up that way. So just they're not all in the same spot. But yeah, we'll get those all off and put the long ones in, and then yeah, we should be good to fasten this roof down oven, and that'll yeah, that'll feel good. We get all this extra 2x4s out of here as well. It just looks like such a mess in here with all those in there, right? Some of them aren't doing anything anymore. You can see they're just laying up against there. Now that this wall's in place, and we got this wall fastened down as well. Should be quite solid here, right here, right? We got 5? I guess, yeah, technically there's five boards across, gentlemen. That's a good solid anchor right there. There's 2 of them down below, so it's probably not the greatest load transfer, but it's not really the purpose of all this either. It's just we needed something to fill in there, right? Anyway, I don't know if I'm going to record much of this oven because it's just going to be a bunch of me just kind of working back and forth, up and down, back. It's yeah, this is probably going to take a while because I'm going to have to go up and down a bunch. You know, a little up there, a little down here, a little up there. It's yeah, that's going to be fun. It's probably going to take a while. Well, even after about, I think that took me like 2 hours to get all of those in there. I'm just, again, as I mentioned earlier here, just a lot of up and down, back and forth, one at a time. But yeah, we got them all in there. So again, these 2x4s you see here, they run all the way to the top. So yeah, basically double 2x4s all the way up. Got them nailed and screwed. And then I also just finished screwing the roof here down to the wall as well. If you can see the big old screws there. Yeah, so that's what those screws are for. Again, we're not using any sort of metal hangers or brackets or anything like that. Oh, hurricane straps, that's what they're called, Evan. We're not using any hurricane straps here, we're actually using screws. Yeah, kind of moved on from hurricane straps, Evan, and nowadays, back to screws again. Well, I don't know if we ever really did use screws, but these are big special screws specifically for this. So anyway, Evan, we're going to call it here for today's video. Hopefully the next couple days we'll get this wall finished up here as well, start enclosing this in. Hopefully we get this done fairly quickly. I don't think this side will take quite as long as the other side did. There's not as much to cover for one thing. We got another roof right here, which I plan on kind of doing what I did down along here up through that roof. I think that should work quite nicely. We'll just do that, and yeah, and then of course, Evan, we'll cut out where the attic is, put all new boards up there. Yeah, so getting there, Evan. We are getting there. Anyway, thanks for watching. If any folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. Until next time.